All right, so before UFC 279, the plan was to do a Nate Diaz fighter showcase as well as a Khamzat Chimaev fighter showcase because, of course, they were the two guys that were supposed to fight each other in the main event. I was able to do the Nate Diaz fighter showcase, but I didn't get to upload this one, and this is my Khamzat Chimaev fighter showcase. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this. This first fight right here, I've stripped the live commentary that I did for it. I'm just going to commentate over this because I want to talk about Khamzat for a little bit. And in the live commentary, I really didn't spend too much time talking about him. As you guys know, you know how I ramble when I play. And then in the second fight, I did two fights. Second fight, I'm going to leave the live commentary. So for this first one, let's just talk about Khamzat Chimaev for a little bit. I know the man is not beloved at the moment. A lot of people are mad at him. And for good reason, of course. I don't think the fact that he was starting fights with Paulo Costa and starting fights with Kevin Holland in the back, I don't think that really has much to do with it. Fans are used to that. You know, we've seen the likes of John Jones start fights in the back. We've seen beloved fighters do it. Fighters like Jorge Masvidal do it, and fans love him for it. So it really doesn't have anything to do with the fact that he was starting backyard brawls. I mean, Nate Diaz and his brother, they've been known to do that. Conor McGregor, who is loved by millions of people, threw a fucking dolly through a bus. So it's not about that. I think a big part of it is it's just it's a culmination of everything, right? It's like, one, he's fighting Nate Diaz. I mean, when you go out there and your opponent is Nate Diaz, you're already in for a difficult time because Nate Diaz is a fan favorite. People love Nate Diaz. So that's one thing. Second, everyone already feels like the UFC is trying to use you to fuck over Nate Diaz, right? This is going to be Nate's last fight on the contract. And here comes Khamzat Chimaev, the fucking beast. The dude that's smashing everybody, and now that's who's fighting Nate. Like, there's something about that just seems unfair. Something about that seems like a hit. Like a hit's been put out on Nate. And so people are already mad about that. Like this is wrong. And then you, Khamzat Chimaev, then you start backyard fights, and then you don't make weight, bro. You don't make weight. You come in 8 pounds overweight, and you're trying to fight Nate Diaz. Like, fuck you. That kind of thing. Like, how, like, Nate already has all of this stacked against him. Now you're also gonna come in overweight. Like, what? And then during the fight, people, not during the fight, during the Kevin Holland fight, people felt like he fake glove touched Kevin Holland. I went back, rewatched it. There was no fake glove touch, but you know, you guys, I'm not gonna die on that hill. And so just everything together, I would say people are really not happy with Khamzat Chimaev right now. People are really not. But I'll tell you guys though, I'm still a fan of the guy. You know me. If you've followed me for a number of time, you know I love dominant fighters. And I also have a thing for heels that are very dominant. Fighters that a lot of people don't like, but keep winning. You know, I love John Jones, partly for that reason. In grappling, huge fan of Gordon Ryan, partly for that reason. And Khamzat Chimaev is looking like one of those types of fighters, man. You know, really dominant, very good, but people just don't like him. And it's a pity because I think the man is a very interesting character. I think he's of course, he's very exciting, even though he's a grappler, which is not something we see often. A lot of times when someone is a grappler, what we generally see is, you know, they go out there, they want to take you down, they want to, you know, drag the fight out for as long as possible. They take their time with how they work. With Chimaev, it is not the case, man. That man goes out there, he puts a ridiculous pace on his opponents, and he performs in a very high, as I get rocked right there, he performs in a very high level, but in a chaotic pace. And that is very difficult to do in grappling. It really is. It takes years and years and years of repetition to get to a point where you can operate at maddening speeds while also being technical with what you're doing. So that was impressive, man. Very impressive what he did to Kevin Holland. Went out there, imposed his will on him, got him into a darce and fucking choked him out, man. It was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. And when asked, he was talking about how he's gonna stay in both weight classes. He's gonna stay in the middleweight division and he's gonna stay in the welterweight division. And the goal is to get both belts. And I'm gonna tell you, man, if there's anyone that can do it, if there's any fighter out there that can do it, it is Khamzat Chimaev. Like, for real, you know, going in there, almost gassing out against Gilbert Burns. You would think he would want to pace himself against Kevin, but nope. He straight up did not give a fuck, man. He straight up didn't care. Short notice, whatever. He just knew. He knew he had the skills to get it done, to dominate, to impose his will. And that's what he did. And I find that impressive, man. I really do. Do I think he's going to be able to win back the fans? I mean, I think so. I think so. MMA fans have a very short memory. They do. But then again, I'll say MMA fans have a short memory in terms of remembering the good shit, right? They remember the bad shit. Like, if you ever miss weight, MMA fans will remember that shit forever, you know? But if you put on a beautiful performance, for example, and then your next fight, you put on a bad performance, the beautiful performance you put on, they forget it instantly. And they will remember the negative one forever. That's just how it goes. That's how it goes, man. You know, you get knocked out when you were still very new in your career, and then you go fucking 10 years undefeated. People will still remember that one time when you first started that you got beat. They will remember that. They will save images of it, and they'll remind you of it every time. You look at Israel, man. Dude's a world champion in the UFC, done with kickboxing. But man, that image of him getting KO'd in kickboxing, oh, it always comes up. Always comes up. You know, with someone like DC, the image of the towel, you know, the towel when DC was holding on to the towel trying to make weight. Oh, that image is still coming back to haunt him. That's just MMA. So I don't know if fans will forget, man. They probably won't. They'll always remember Khamzat Chimaev as the guy that was supposed to beat up Nate Diaz but botched it by missing weight. And no matter what he does in the future, especially if you don't like him, that's going to be something that you're always going to be able to go back to and say, well, look at when he did that. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think about Khamzat at this point. Are you a fan? Are you not a fan? Let me know. As this match right here is about to come to an end, I don't remember how this ended. It's like catch his kick. Let's see. Okay, right there, his leg is raw. I think I went for like a roundhouse to the head, because I'm like kicking his legs a few times, and I do that. Oh, that's how it ended. That's how it ended. Roundhouse that I ducked and then got him out of there. Yeah. There you go. All right, so done with that. Next fight, I'm going to let the live commentary that I recorded just play through on that one. And after that, that's going to be it. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are about Khamzat Chimaev. And yeah, enjoy the next one. Hopefully this one's not as freaking laggy as that last one. Jesus freaking Christ, man. Lag. Thank you. Gonna beat up his brother. Beat up his older brother. And then beat up his younger brother later. We got ourselves a feisty Nick Diaz. Look at that. Miserable Titan 3. He was trying to control the center of the octagon, but we're not gonna let him do it. I'm sorry, sir. I'm just not gonna let you do it. Oh, oh, oh. Nice, nice. It's probably a very good strike to use to try to create some space. It's probably not the best idea in the world, exchanging boxing combinations with Nick Diaz, but this is not the Nick Diaz from UFC 3 as I sit him down right there. This is... Oh. Come here, boy. Boom. Barely wrestled in the last one. We're going to have to... No. What? Barely wrestled in the last one. I would like to implement some wrestling here. I'm really curious to see if Khamzat is going to be okay with spending time in Nate Diaz's guard just like that. Like, is he going to... Generally, when Khamzat takes people down, he really is a big fan of body locks. He'll, like, get those body locks, make his way to the back so there's back exposure, and then from there, he loves breaking down his opponent. He breaks them down to a knee, then he breaks them down to a hip, and then from there, he starts to work. No, I saw that the first time, boy. You're not doing it again. So he generally stays away from close guard. No. Stays away from close guard. He will make his way to side control. He will make his way to half guard. If he can get the back. Oh! Slam, baby. Boom. That is just so freaking stupid. Honestly, that is so stupid. That is so stupid. Like, just whatever, man. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, bro. Someone who's good at arm bars, get you in an arm bar. You try to stand up so that you can slam them. What you're doing is you're making the arm bar worse. You're literally extending your own arm. The point of the arm bar is to keep the arm extended so that it can break. That's the whole entire point of a fucking Jujigatami. You freaking stand up with your arm to try to curl them up, and that arm extends. You're gonna arm bar yourself even worse. It's like that whole slamming thing. It's not a freaking. It's like a Hail Mary style escape from an arm bar. That's not your number one defense against a Jujigatami. Oh, what the f... That's what I'm trying to do. Try to see if I can pass first. Oh my God, man. I was hoping that this wouldn't lag. No, trying to arm drag me. Are you crazy, boy? Oh, beautiful. That's actually nice. That was a classic day one style escape. Classic day one style escape from Mount Bottom. Careful, sir. Nope. Oh-ho. Uh-huh. Back up, boy. Get up, get up. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. All right, that's it. That does it. We are going to end it right there. Got 2 solid fights. That's it. I'm not going to use Khamzat Chimaev too much. 2 solid ones are perfect. Boom. Beautiful cross. Sit him down. And the fight is over. If you guys enjoyed the video, go right ahead and leave a like. Always helps out. You guys already know that. And, of course, let me know in the comments who you guys are going with. Nathan Diaz or Khamzat Chimaev. How do you think it's going to go? You know, I mean, I've said this before multiple times. A safe bet is Khamzat Chimaev. I think he's just flat out better in pretty much everywhere. And I think he's going to batter Nate, man. I think he's going to batter that man. But like, anything can happen. That's MMA. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. And I will see you guys later. As always, stay safe. Peace out.